Hey guys, is anyone on here? Hi. If you're on here, you need to talk to me or at least type something so I know. Are you on? Hi, Pam. How are you? Where are you from? Okay, we got like 13 people on here. Hey guys, how are you? So I did it on my computer this time so I can see you guys typing a little bit easier. Hey, Johnny, Shelley. Pam is in Southern California. Oh, is it nice there, Pam? Alabama, Cleveland, Israel. Oh, my heart. Hi, Caroline. It's so fun that we're all connecting from everywhere. That's the beauty of technology during this hard time. Hi. Aw, my chores have lunch with you. Aw, thank you, Pam. Colleen's from Orlando. Oh, my husband's aunt and uncle are from Orlando. Dawn from South Carolina. I love South Carolina. Hilton Head's my favorite place to vacation. Karen, hi, Karen. Bev is from New York State. A lot of my family members live in upstate New York. So in let me see, Ithaca. I had many years in Ithaca, and my brother lives right near Ithaca. Indiana. Oh my goodness. Lucille, thank you. Oh, you're from upstate New York too. Oh, Tarpon Springs, Florida. And Melanie from Virginia. Oh my goodness, y'all are from everywhere. I'm so happy to see you guys. It's so much easier. I'm sorry about the glare about my ring light. I wonder if it's better if I turn it off. Let me see. Okay. I still have the light of my window. It doesn't help at all. Okay, we're just going to keep it on. So sorry, but if I don't have these on, I will not be able to read your comments. The joy of bad eyesight when you are of a mature age. Okay. Oh, it's raining here. Yeah, it's raining in North Texas. Lisa, it's raining here too. It's been raining like for 3 days. All weekend it rained here in Pennsylvania. So it has not been fun. So Maryland, oh, you're close to me. Terry Crawford's in Pennsylvania. Yay. Oh, where else are y'all from? New Jersey, working from home. Judy, we moved from North Jersey. We used to live in Bergen County. My husband grew up in Bergen County, right next to New York City. And his mom just moved from there to Tennessee to live near his sister. So New Jersey is in a hot zone right now. So I know that y'all are very much in quarantine. So guys, today, let me take this off so you don't have a glare the whole time. Today, what I want to do is I'm going to cover a few Yahoos and Boos. I have a couple sitting here. It's going to be hard I will not be able to continue doing Yahoos and Boos because I'm not buying anything right now. I'm not going anywhere. I just heard Amazon has decided to only ship essentials. So like life-sustaining essentials. I just heard that. I have no idea about the confirmation of that, but that is what I heard. So I'm going to cover that. I also have convinced my daughter, Rachel, to come in to talk to you guys. I alluded to one of my videos a little while ago that, wait, y'all can hear me okay, right? Please confirm that y'all can hear me okay. Say like thumbs up, yay, yay, yay. I need to know because okay, yes. Okay, thank you, Tammy. Okay, I don't have a mic. I'm using a microphone on my computer. So I have no idea how to hook it up. Techie, I am not. So what was I going to say? Oh, Rachel, I alluded in my video, I forgot which one it was, but where she talks about, where I told you, okay, train wreck, my brain is in 5 different directions. See, I can't edit this stuff out. This is what my videos really look like. And then I edit all that out and I look all professional and I'm not. She's going to come in and talk about her things that she dealt with last year. And when she's been graduated from high school 2 years. So what happened, why she didn't get into a 4-year college, some of the things that dealing with that. Then her first year of school, her freshman year, just some things that threw us for a loop that were hard. And I'm hoping that it helps maybe some of you dealing with maybe your own adult kids. Um, so we'll see how brave she is. I asked her, she didn't hesitate to say yes, but it's always hard when you're put on the spot. So she's going to come in a little bit and talk to you guys and just we'll talk together. So hopefully, maybe it's helpful to some of you. So, anyways, good news. My husband had an interview this morning, and some of you have been telling me that you've been praying for us, and we have no idea. It was just an interview to kind of weed out, weed out the people have sent in resumes and stuff. So it looks promising. It's 5 minutes from our home, and he's been out of a job for almost 3 months now. So I know right now is almost impossible to find a job. So, but we know that our God has a plan, and we're just waiting for him. So we'll just keep doing our part. So, okay, I have to be able to read what you're saying. My daughter is a junior at Rollins College in Florida. It has a major anxiety right now, Kathy. I'm sorry. We're going to hopefully help you with helping her out because I know that that's hard. So, yeah, it's really hard to see your kids go through a really hard time. Last year was a really hard year. So we're going to talk a little bit about it as much as she's feeling open to do it. All right. And your husband will be hired. God is able. Oh, thank you, Janice. He is. All right. I am going to dive into some of my Yahoos and Boos just because it's fun to do it live. So one thing I will tell you, how many of your hands are just horribly dry right now? Mine are horribly dry from washing them so much, but of course we want to keep washing them. But my husband read someplace that when you've washed them, the best thing you can do actually to help protect you is to put some kind of lotion on afterwards. So I've shown this as a Yahoo and Boo before, but this is my favorite hand cream right now. And you can see it's almost gone. I do have another one downstairs, but you can get this on Amazon if they're still shipping. Love this. And the scent is so amazing. So I highly recommend this if you guys can get it. But whatever lotion you have, y'all need to be doing lotion after you dry your hands. So let your hands completely dry and then put some lotion on. And apparently this protects you more. I don't know how, but it does. So don't use this in lieu of washing your hands. Don't do that. Okay. Oh, Kathy says that is absolutely right. I'm a hygienist and constantly washing hands, but you need a protective barrier after. Thank you, Kathy. So yes, there you go from a hygienist. So, okay. I had somebody asked me in one of my videos, do I like perfumes? And I have told you guys about one that I love from Target. I forgot the name of it, but I put it on one of it's a Yahoo and Boo, or it might have been a Q&A. But this is one of my other ones. It's from Kate Spade, and it's called Walk on Air. Rachel gave me this. Oh, there you go. You can see a little bit better. Rachel gave me this for, I think, Christmas or something. I think she did. Oh, I love it. Oh, I just got on my nose. Now I really love it. But I don't wear a ton of perfume. I get headaches pretty easy from perfume. And so I also am very sensitive over other people smelling my perfume. Like I do not like to walk past somebody and that's all I can smell. That just, I don't know, that irritates me. And I don't like it when people at work wear it really heavy. So I don't wear it very heavy at all. So I'm very sensitive over that. But that is one of my favorite ones. So, how sweet. Looking forward to seeing Rachel too on lockdown in England. Hi, Cindy. Yes, you and I have talked quite a few times on Instagram. And you're the Cindy that has the 98-year-old mother, correct? So tell me if that is correct, Cindy. 98 years old, and she is taking care of her in lockdown. So I commend you. Like that is a lot. My mom lives with my brother and is taking care of her. She's 83. Yeah, 83 or 84. So, okay, I'm waiting for Cindy. She'll get back to me. Okay, another one I'm using. Now, a lot of people are doing live kind of things like we are here, but a lot of people are working in conferences and you're on video for the first time. I've been hearing this a lot from people. So this is a good thing if you look very tired. This has been wonderful. Lumify. You guys may have seen this on, I don't know if I need to do this with my other camera, I need to, but it's Lumify eye drops. This stuff is magic. Now, if you wear contacts like I do, you have to put this on before you put your contacts on for like, I think it's 15 minutes, but read the directions. But it's like your eyes just go, boop. I didn't wear it. I didn't do it today. But it's like your eyes just all of a sudden are awake and younger looking. So this is a little secret. I know that a lot of YouTubers do this right before. I've done it before. I don't do it every time. I totally forget. But this stuff is amazing. So if you happen to be on camera more because of your job, so if you're doing Zoom meetings or Google Meetups or whatever you're using, these things are amazing. So it's Lumify. It's from Bosch and Lomb. Yeah. And they work amazingly. So I would highly recommend them. I will put all these things when I'm done. I will link them in my description. I can't do that while I'm doing that, obviously, but I will put them either in my description or in my Amazon storefront so y'all can go look at them, or, you know, if I can get them on Amazon. So, because I know it's hard to find places to ship. We'll ship to you right now. Okay. On the same lines of beauty things, this is one that I'm like, jury's out on this one. Tell me if you guys have used this. Have you used the CeraVe Skin Renewing Retinol Serum? Have you guys used this? I literally probably am down to here on it. I have used this. Wait. Cindy, did you get back to me? Okay. No, you haven't. Okay. I just wanted to make sure. Don't I look crazy doing this? This is what I didn't want to look like reading your comments, but I can't do it. Susan, my mom turned 98 days before she passed, and I took care of her too. Oh, hey, I'm from Kansas too. Oh, Susan, I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. Taking care of our parents, I know it's hard work, but it's blessed work. So I know my brother he takes good care of my mom, and it's hard because his daughter is about to give birth for their third child, and she lives in New Jersey. He lives in upstate New York, and I think that he's not going to be able to travel. I think they've put a ban on it. And so that's the hard part. Okay, my brain, see, I went off of it. So tell me, do you guys use this thing? I don't know. I don't know if Cindy says yes, it is you. Hi, Cindy. Okay. I don't think it's doing anything. The weird thing is, I wonder if it'll do it if I put it on my skin. I don't feel like it rubs in very easily. I'll see, it does do it here. Maybe I just need to let my skin dry. When I put it on my face, like I put it here because I have wrinkles right here, and of course, crow's feet and eyelids. Oh, I hate the one here. Anyways, I try to do them all there. I see no difference, none. And I've been using this for quite a while. So this is kind of a boo. I think I'll use it up because I don't have another alternative. Well, I do have one little thing, so maybe I'll try that. But I don't know, y'all, have you tried this? I don't know. It's not my favorite. Okay, lipstick. What I'm wearing, oh boy, I don't remember what I'm wearing. I'm wearing a Buxom, just lip gloss. But these, a lot of you commented, I don't know if it might have been an Instagram post, that you loved my lipstick on an Instagram post. And it was this. And I did tag it on there. It's ColourPop's. Well, this is the liner. ColourPop. Oh my goodness. It's in silver. Lippy pencil. And it looks like that. And it is the color. Oh yeah. I should have written this down before. I'll link it below because for the life of me, I couldn't read that if I wanted to. And the lipstick is a Lippy Sticks, it's called. And this is Ziggy. And that's what I had on my lips. It looks like that. Oh, this stuff is wonderful. Now, I wear it with a lip gloss over it because it's kind of dry. So I don't know if you want that. Okay. Then the last thing I'm going to tell you for Yahoos and Booze is something that I've been eating a lot, which I love. I've tried their PB, just peanut butter powder, because it's so, it's not high in points. But this stuff with the chocolate, oh my gosh, it is so good. It's 50 calories, 4 grams of protein. So I put a protein powder with it, but it is peanut powder with cocoa. I'm telling you, this tastes like a milkshake. I add protein drink with it. I forgot the name of it. It's that one that's 2 points for the whole thing, and I use a half a carton. Oh, it's so good. Okay. All right, what are y'all saying? Love Buxom. Dolly. Oh, I like Dolly too, Tammy. Pam, how do we find your Amazon storefront? I'll link it below. I usually have it on most things. Just so you know, I do get a little bit of commission from Amazon to do that. I need to be completely honest with you. So it doesn't cost you guys anything else, but it is there. So if you don't want to do that, you can go on it, look at it, and go off my site. I'm fine with that. So Premier Protein, thank you. Yes, it's Premier Protein. I use the half of one of that. I use 2 tablespoons of this. I use a half a frozen banana. I use really strong coffee that I made like earlier, so it's cold but not frozen, and ice. Yum, yum. That is my favorite. So this is one of my absolute favorites. Okay, and now I got to get my tissue because I will rub this on me. I know it. So yes, those are some of my favorites right now that I am loving. And I didn't want to bring a lot. Oh, no, I forgot one thing. Again, if you guys are on conference calls a lot now and you need to be lit. One of my good friends just called me today and she was saying, what do I use? She's a teacher. And now she's doing Zoom meetings with her students. And she's like, I'm always dark. I can't get it light. And I told her about this. It's a tiny little ring light. It even has things that you expand. And this thing is amazing. It's $20. I got it on Amazon. So if you guys are in the market that you need to be lit now because you're doing things online more, this is amazing. So it's got many settings. I don't have it plugged in because I have too many things plugged in right now. But for only $20, this thing is wonderful. So I would highly recommend. I will link it. It's in my Amazon storefront now, but I will also link it below so you guys can see it. But it expands, and then if you need to just bring it down, this thing goes in like that. And then you can move this so it goes any direction you need. So this is another one of my Yahoos and Boos that I love. Okay, let me see what y'all are saying. Oh, Vermont. Oh, I love Vermont. We had vacationed in Vermont one year with our whole entire family. So I have 2 sisters and I have a brother. And we all live in different states. And we all converged with my mom. And this is when our kids were younger. And we stayed in this house. It was the coolest house. Downstairs was this, inside was a pool. And the floor would rise up. So the pool was underneath this floor. So when the floor was down, it was like a regular room. And then the floor would rise up and we could go swimming. It was the weirdest thing. It was so cool. I have no idea how my sister found this place, but it didn't cost too much because we all put our money in. So anyways, okay. Oh, Cindy says, correct. She's in good spirits and keeping well. My husband, Jim, is here too, and he's such a good help. Oh, good. I'm so glad, Cindy. That's good. Okay. Utah. Oh, love the small ring light. It's been recording. I've been recording myself reading children's books to my grandchildren. Oh, I love that. I love that. Yes. I've heard celebrities doing that. I just think, anything you can do to connect right now is good. Before Rachel gets in here, I will say that I think that for people who are extroverts, like my daughter Rachel, This is a really hard time. I am in between. I've told you guys that before. I can be an extrovert, but I also am very much fine staying home and being by myself. Like, this doesn't bother me at all. I am also extremely busy because I'm still working full time. I worked all day today and then knew I worked early so I could stop and do this with you guys. So I do know that this is hard for some of you who are extroverts and want to be around people. And Rachel's definitely one of those. My son is so fine. He's over in his room. He could stay there for the rest of his life and be fine. So I don't think I'm not that. I could not do that. But yeah. Okay. I love that you have a memory with almost every location. I do have a memory with almost every location. That is very true. I do. Okay. Georgia. Oh, I love Georgia too. Whenever we go to Hilton Head, see, another memory. Whenever we go to Hilton Head, we always go to either Charleston or we go over to Savannah. Savannah's probably my favorite. I don't know. They have different feelings. Savannah's beautiful because it's right on the waterfront. Well, so is Charleston. They just feel different, and they're just so beautiful right now. So especially in the spring. So yeah, we love Georgia. I could go there all the time. Renee is from Georgia too. Yay! And New York. Okay, yay! Okay. Okay. So how are you guys doing? How is the anxiety being home and just all the, I don't know. It's hard. I know that Trump just said he extended at least, was it nationwide, that we are on lockdown till April 30th, I think. And I don't want to talk too much about it because this is supposed to be your getting away place, but it is part of our lives, correct? I mean, there's no denying it, but I do not like to dwell on it. I literally forget. Do you all forget this? I will wake up and it just seems so normal. Like, because I will be honest with you, I do not know anybody who has this. I literally none. And people I've talked to feel the same way. Like, I don't know anybody. Do y'all know anybody or have lost somebody even worse? Like, my heart just goes out to everyone dealing with this. But when I walk out my door, like, it looks so normal. I mean, until you go and you start driving around during rush hour and there's nobody on the streets. That's the weird part. But it just, I don't know. It just seems so normal to me. How are you all doing? So let me see what you're saying. I'm ready for my husband to go back to work. Oh, Renee, that's funny. Okay. Hey, my husband's been home for 3 months. I think that's definitely something that we're dealing with, like a little bit of too much together time. Yeah. Oh, Stacy, I have a friend from college who has it. I'm sorry. How are they doing, Stacy? Are they doing okay? I know some people have like no issues. I'm in Iowa and our country has our county has its first case. Yes. Oh, Janice has 3 individuals that have it. I know it's out there. You hear it in the news and it breaks my heart. It just does break my heart. Still work in a healthcare facility. Oh, Karen. Yeah. We're praying for you. We are. I pray for anyone. Today is National Doctors Day. Did y'all know that? I know that because for my morning announcements for school, I will say what the national holiday is. And today is National Doctors Day. So I told my entire school, like, if you know a doctor, go thank them. I think you should just thank any healthcare person right now. I'm in Oklahoma. We are not hit too hard yet, but we do have a man from church in critical condition. Oh, yeah. Our church, the church I belong to that we go to, we have a large contingency of elderly people. I would say, I don't know if it's half, but it's almost half. And I worry about them. We haven't been in church for 3 weeks because obviously because we can't, but I don't know. Okay, Kathy, we know no one can't work. Our dental office had to close. Happy Doctor's Day. Yes. Yeah, I have a very good friend who's my dental hygienist, but she's also a really good friend. She was going to get married in May. My daughter, Rachel, who wants to be a wedding planner, my friend Emily asked her to plan her wedding and, well, day of kind of stuff, like to really run the wedding well. So it was like her first hire, and it was postponed till September. That breaks my heart. The people who are having weddings, I mean, the first thing is people who are dealing with it health-wise. That's the ones that break my heart the most. But Karen, did you go to BBC? Wait, I went to BBC. Wait, are you talking about Baptist Bible College? Is that what you're talking about? I'm sorry. Totally digress. We don't, okay. I don't even know what I was saying now. Oh, I can't edit this. Okay. If you're talking about that, let me know. We don't know anyone with the virus, but many friends from church are losing their jobs. Yeah, that's a real problem. Rachel was just hired by a man in our church to babysit his 4 children starting tomorrow. And I was leery of this. I was like, oh, it just, this is where you're just like, oh, they're going to be going, she's going to be leaving, but we just have to trust the Lord on this one. But, okay, Stacey, I'll get back to you in a second. I can't believe that. Okay. His wife went to, I guess, visit family. They're Hispanic, and they went to some, I don't know what country she went to, and couldn't get back. And they have 4 children. And I think he owns his own business, and I'm not sure what he does, but he has no one to take care of his children. I was just like, oh, my heart. So he has hired Rachel for like 5 hours a day to babysit. And I'm glad she can help, but oh my. Okay, Stacey, he graduated in 1981. I did in 1983. Oh my gosh. No, I didn't graduate till high school till 1985. So Stacey's talking about a school in Pennsylvania. It was called Baptist Bible College. Now it's called Clark Summit University. And my son, okay, my entire family went there at one point, except my mom. Literally, my dad graduated there with his undergraduate. My brother graduated there. My sister, both sisters went there. I went there only for 1 year, and my son went there 2 years. Oh my gosh, small world. Oh, my heart. Okay. It's extremely small, like extremely small. So, oh my word, go Defenders. That's so funny. I was a cheerleader for them. Oh my word. Yes, yes. Okay. We will not go there. Okay. That's so funny. All right. I'm trying to catch up on your things here. Small world. Yes, Stacey, it is a small world. Even in YouTube world, it's a small world. That just boggles my brain. I can't believe that. So Rachel's going to be in here in just a minute. So that I'm excited about. So what was I saying? See, I can't keep my mind going. When were your siblings there? Okay, so my sister Barb graduated. She's 8 years older than me. So what would that be? If I somebody math person here, somebody put in the math. That is not me. I graduated in 1985. So she's 8 years older. So she went a couple years to BBC, and then she graduated to a school in Grand Rapids, and she was a music major. So I'm not sure what that is. My brother is 6 years older than me. So he graduated. Hey, Rachie, come on in. And then my sister Donna is 4 years older than me. So Rachie's here.
Hello.
Look at this sweatshirt she made.
I dyed it.
She bleached this. So
whoa, this is a different way of doing it.
I know.
This is cool.
Okay, I lose track of all my time. My adult kids keep me in track. Yes, I know. So we were talking about, there's a woman here, Pam, whose family her husband went to BBC. Oh. Sheila says she loves your hoodie. So how did you do this thing?
Bought it from Walmart and used bleach and put it in a spray bottle and tied it up like tie-dye and then just went ham at it. It worked really well.
So she was doing that, and she also bleached a pair of jeans.
Oh yeah, those turned out really well. I'll be posting those on my Instagram later.
Yes, I posted them on my Instagram.
You did?
Did I?
No, you didn't.
No, I didn't yet.
Liar.
So I will. So anyways. Okay, I just want to make sure. Oh, Sharon says hi. So cool. You should do a video and show us how.
Oh yeah, that'd be fun.
So she is thinking about starting doing more fashion things on Instagram. And yeah, so we're getting started with that. Mm-hmm. Okay, so we're going to switch gears here and just talk to Rachel a little bit. This is something that I think is a little bit hard to talk about, right?
Not really. Not anymore.
Not anymore.
It's okay, been a year.
Yeah.
Wait, somebody said, what's my Instagram? It's Rachel_Nicole11.
Oh my. I will link it. I will link it in the description after this thing gets posted. Remind me to do that.
Yeah, I mean, you tagged me in your story today.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, but they're might not all be on Instagram.
Oh, that's true.
So, okay. So tell us, first of all, let's go back. I will say this part. Rachel was diagnosed with learning disabilities when she was in kindergarten. At one point, she was diagnosed with dyslexia, but then we got further testing done, and she was diagnosed with short-term and long-term memory problems. So
only with school, not like life.
Right. Anything where she had to remember facts.
Like I would take a test and study like 10 minutes before it, and by the time I got to it, just be like gone.
Well, you would study more than 10 minutes.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying like that's what would happen.
So it would just literally anything that she studied, no matter how long she studies, it's gone the minute she sits at that test.
Yep.
So, we dealt with that all through high school. She went through a small school, and the one I work at, and her brother went there too, and they really helped a lot. She was tutored all through school, and until 11th grade is when we stopped.
I think so.
Yeah. But she still got extra help. She did everything normal in school. She took all the normal classes and everything like that, but it was always a struggle. But the good news about her personality, she's a hard worker, like a really hard worker. So fast forward to senior year. And where did you want to go?
Probably Liberty the most.
Liberty University, which is in Virginia. And she applied, but she applied to 3 different places?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then say what happened.
It felt like so long ago. I applied to Liberty, Messiah, and DeSales, I think, right?
Yeah. DeSales, and they're all in Pennsylvania. Well, Pennsylvania is DeSales and Messiah is in.
Yeah. And it's not like anything major happened. They just said like that they couldn't accept me because of my SAT score, but my grades were good. But they just said like it needs to be better in order to get into the school. So, I was upset about it because I wanted to get in, and everyone else was like getting into the school and doing fine. But I did that with Liberty. They said no, and Messiah said no because of that too. And DeSales, I don't remember.
I don't think we ever got to.
I don't think we didn't
because you weren't really sold on it.
Yeah, so I just started the process and then kind of just gave up on it because I was like, I don't really care enough about that school to go there. But I was upset about it, but I obviously had no other choice, so I chose the community college near us.
Yeah. So she, it was hard the day we found out.
Yeah.
Really hard because we kept being told like many, many times that she'd get accepted because her grades were so good.
But they don't look at that.
They really do.
No colleges ever look at your grades. They honestly could care less. They just care about what you do and your SAT score.
And she was extremely involved. She was in field hockey. She was in student government, choir. She did volunteering at our church. So it's not like she was just this slug of a thing. Anyways, it doesn't matter. Water under the bridge. No college was looking at her because of only her SAT scores. So we had to decide, okay, then what are we going to do? So she decided to go to community college near us.
Yeah.
And everything was fine until everybody left. So all her friends went to college.
Mhm.
And then what happened?
I don't know. Just like, just asking it. That's such a broad question.
Okay, so, well, I will lead you. And you.
Okay.
So the school year started, all of her friends left for school, and she felt very alone. Remember, she's an extremely outgoing, wants to stay with friends, loves to be with people. This time is killing her here.
I'm annoyed.
And so all of a sudden, it was like something switch went off, and she was having major anxiety.
Yeah. Not depression, just anxiety. And working through that was hard because at first, I mean, there was nothing I really thought I could do. But just, I don't know, focusing on the future goal, because if I keep thinking about what I'm going to do later on, then it'll get better. But I mean, that took a while.
Yeah. So it was hard. I left work. I missed a few days of work because I didn't want to leave her alone.
Yeah.
I went to my bosses and I just said, either I quit or I spend time with my daughter, or I quit, or you allow me to have time to be with my daughter and I could take this as sick time. And I did that, crying. It makes me cry just thinking about it, because it was really hard. I was scared. She had never dealt with this. And so I just felt like, okay, I don't even know how to come alongside her. And any of you who are dealing with this with maybe your adult kids, or maybe you have friends that you can encourage them, it was really hard.
Yeah, it took a long time too. Like every single day I would wake up and felt like somebody was sitting on my chest. Yeah. Like you can't breathe, really.
And one thing I should tell you, after I dealt with postpartum depression really bad with both of my kids, worse with my son, because I didn't know it was, and I had never dealt with that either. And I will say that I remember thinking, God, why would you have me go through this? Like, I think when we go through hard times, we question why God allows us to go through that. And when she started getting this anxiety, it was like a light bulb went on in my head. And she didn't have depression, but I know I had anxiety with it. And I looked at her and I was like, I always wondered why God had me go through anxiety or depression. And I now, how many years later, she's 20, she'll be 21 in June. Mm-hmm. How many years later, I could look at her and go, yep, I know what you're feeling.
Yeah.
And it was like how many years I had to wait to find out why God had me go through such a hard time. And I had it bad for months and months. And I was like, I get it. I understand how you feel. It literally is a pain in your chest.
It makes you not want to get ready too, or care about yourself as much.
Yeah.
Because it's just all in your head.
Yeah. So what are some of the things we did? Maybe you can help out. Like some of the things that I did as a mom to come along. Not that I certainly made huge mistakes through the whole thing, because I'm no doctor. But some of the things that maybe helped.
Well, one thing I did do eventually is try therapy, but in all honesty, whoever I went to just didn't help that much, because I felt like I just was talking and wasn't really getting anything from it.
Yeah.
Really?
And it's extremely expensive. Yeah.
And it wasn't like a, what's it called when they can give you medicine?
Psychologist?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. She's a therapist.
Yeah. So I didn't need, at one point I wanted medication because I thought that was the only thing that could fix it, because nothing was changing it. But obviously eventually it went away and I didn't have to use any type of medication, which was better and more of a natural way of doing it. But
I personally have no problem with people taking medication if they need it. I know that that's a hot topic, but we would have been willing to go that route. The one thing I will say that the therapist helped for me more than I think her, but I think this might have helped you. she did say to her, I don't think that you are clinically depressed. I think that you are situationally depressed. And that helped.
Yeah.
That helped.
So, I mean, I tried that. That worked a little bit just because, like, I was able to talk to somebody who understands. But I also think it depends, like, who you go to. And a lot of praying and just time focusing on, like, my future goals and figuring out what to do. And then I always talked with other people or hung out with people because the more I was with people, the more it would take it away from that, which is better. Yeah. Like, I literally hung out with anyone I could that was home and tried to meet new people if I could. And then I, like, wrote in a journal sometimes. But that was, like, the main stuff that helped. And just being with family.
Yeah. I know that she and I did a lot of, like, shopping. Like, we might not buy a lot, but we would go places.
Yeah, going and getting out of the house works.
Yeah. So as soon as I got home from work, I'd be like, okay, let's go here. Even if it was Costco. I mean, it was just like, let's go. The hard part was everybody left. Like, so schools, like, summer started, school, everybody left, and then we had to go to work. So all of our family was off at work. So she was alone. And was it? No, the cat. I was thinking about the cat, but the cat. We did get kittens.
Oh, yeah. That helped a lot.
Yes.
They were, like, very helpful.
Yeah, we got 2 kittens. You guys have seen Mia. You guys saw Bella.
Yeah.
Sadly, she was hit by a car.
Like,
I don't know how long ago.
It
was
like fall.
Fall, yeah.
Because we almost had her for a year.
So then, okay, we should say this. She worked her butt off all through community college.
And did well.
She did do well.
So then I ended up getting accepted from 3 schools. Then I was like, oh, okay.
Including Liberty.
Yes. But
it almost was like, I almost wanted to go, oh, now you want her.
Yeah. So I got accepted from all of them, chose Messiah for a semester.
Yeah. And then because my husband lost his job, we had to pull her and bring her back home because of the money. Obviously, it was just a lot. School's very expensive. But I also look at that and go, oh, my word. She would have been coming home anyways because that school is now closed and she would have been doing online and we would have been paying a fortune for her to be learning online. So now she's at community college finishing up and we're paying still, but we're paying a fraction. So I just look at that and go, okay, my husband lost his job, all of those things. You look back and you go, okay, I see what you're doing there, God. You protected us from having to pay such a high price for an education.
Yeah.
So that helped.
So then I did that. And then,
so when do you think the anxiety left? Do you remember that feeling or was it more gradual or was it like you woke up one morning, you're like, oh, I'm back to normal?
It was gradual. It's just weird. Like, all of a sudden I was doing better. Probably by summertime last summer is when I was finally getting better. Because I just remember, like, sitting at work, and I worked at a daycare, and I was just like, you know what? I'm actually doing, like, a lot better.
Yeah.
I was dating somebody at the time, so that kept me busy a little bit.
Yeah.
So that always helps, but yeah, like it was weird because then you also don't want to put it on other people too.
Yeah, that's hard. It's hard to be a friend who's needy at that point.
Yeah. So
I will say this, as a parent going through it with her, it was very scary. My husband and I prayed a lot and I talked to friends and there were some people who were just so wonderful. And one thing I will say, if you know somebody going through this, she had a couple people who literally said, let's do this. Like, let's get together. And that was like, instead of saying, call me if you need me, don't say that to someone who's hurting. They're not going to call you. They're not going to call you. Most of them won't. I mean, best friends, yes, but they're not going to call you. She had another friend of hers, well, actually, not really a friend. She actually has worked for her a little bit. She does a flower business with her.
Yeah.
She reached out to her and said, can we get together and talk? Because she dealt with anxiety and Rachel really likes her. And
yeah, I worked with her a lot.
that was
That helped.
extremely helpful to talk to someone who had gone through it. But don't say to them, oh, call me if you need me.
Because they won't.
They're not going to call. She didn't
Because
want
then
to
they're
call.
going to be like, oh, well, I'm just going to bother you. But
Right.
you're at college, so.
Yeah, they just feel like they're a bother. And
yeah,
you need to literally call them up and go, hey, I'm doing this tomorrow. Can I pick you up? Let's go. Mm-hmm. And just be bold with them. Be really bold and loving enough to, they'll say no if they really can't do it. They'll say no, but be bold. And for if you know of someone whose child is going through it, call them up and say, I'm sorry. I know you're dealing with this. This is hard. Can I help? Can I come over? Can we get together? Can we chat over coffee? Whatever. I think that is like the best thing you could ever do. And then just let them know if you're a praying person that you're praying for them. So
yeah.
Anything else?
I don't think so.
And how are you doing now?
Better.
Even in quarantine?
I'm annoyed that I'm stuck in the house.
Yeah, she had a job lined up to work at a wedding venue that was supposed to start next month. Like tomorrow? Not tomorrow, but
like
in a week.
Yeah.
And of course, that's postponed.
People's weddings are postponed. But
yeah, which you can understand.
So is everyone else's job.
Yeah. So let me see if there's questions that we should see. I'm type 2 and have had my... Okay, I'm missing some of the beginnings of this. Y'all are talking to each other, which I love. This topic is very timely. Yes. She's doing amazing now. Yes, she is. Mm-hmm. Anne says, yes, I can. Mm-hmm. Okay. And I don't know what. Can I scroll? I'm afraid to touch it.
You can't touch it. You don't have touch screen.
Oh, that's right.
Come on. You've had this computer for so long. You're like acting like dad.
That's right, and not a touch screen. All right. If you guys have any questions, I will follow up with her. Okay. Oh my goodness, they're coming in. It's been disability. I've been on disability for depression, anxiety since 1998. It was a preschool. Oh, Susan, that's so hard. It is so hard. I think people are I think all countries, I know America's need to do better care for our mental health because it's just not enough support there.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people said that they're struggling right now because you can't be really with people, even if you live alone. Like those people probably are struggling the most. Yeah.
Yeah. If you know of somebody who deals with this and they live alone, oh my heart, reach out to them. I know you can't go give them a hug.
Yeah.
Cindy says, reminds me of my granddaughter. She graduated from the university and couldn't get the career she wanted. She ended up having to have therapy to build her self-esteem and self-belief. Yes, I think it is a huge self-esteem. It's really hard when you have school saying no to you and you're like, wait a minute, I worked hard. I did all the things. Why am I not getting but I also think worse things can happen. And I kept saying that to her, like, this is not the end of the world. There are tons of people who do not get accepted into colleges, tons. And it's not the end of the world. She survived through it. She's fine. And I think that
it feels like it at the time.
Exactly. It does. And don't diminish it. If you're a parent, don't diminish how they're feeling when they're going through it, because to them, it's all consuming.
Sometimes it feels like people don't really care about you at the time because you have so many issues going on in your head that you're like, oh, well, they're not going to care.
Yeah. And they may care. They just, a lot of times I think people don't know how to handle it. You just I don't know what to say to make this better for you. So I'm not going to reach out.
Yeah.
And that's the worst thing you can do. Even just, I know not now, we can't go hug somebody or just sit with them, but there were times that she was literally in the fetal position on my lap with her head there. And I just rub her head and back and she'd be crying. And I just was there holding her just to get her through. And she had some amazing friends who helped her through it. And she had some friends who were not so amazing. You learn who your real friends are.
Yes.
That is true. You totally learn who they are and who you need to just go, okay, you are not the true friend that I need. And you need to walk away from them. They just don't know how to handle it. Yeah. And I think that's the hard part. So is there anything you want to add?
I don't think so.
Okay. Thank you for doing this.
You're welcome.
You don't have to stay if you don't want to.
Okay, goodbye.
Bye, sweetie. Thank you.
I have a question for you later.
Oh, okay. All right. So guys, okay, let me see what y'all are saying. My son is similar to Rachel. It's a day at a time and leaning on the Lord. Amen to that. Yeah, a lot of leaning on the Lord for our family. It was. You got this. Thank you, Rachel. I'll tell her, Pam. Thank you. My daughter had a couple difficult years. It was so much harder than high school, but all is good now. Hang in there and keep up the good work. I will tell her, guys, thank you for being a support to her. You guys have been so sweet. I'll let her read. She'll go back and read everything because you can't talk and read. It's too hard. I will, it's just, support those people who know are going through it. It's hard. And I'm sure that right now it's hard. If they're dealing it with their child or if they're dealing it with themselves or maybe their spouse. I mean, there's a lot of anxiety and depression going on right now. And we need to support each other and love each other despite our mental issues, which I think some of us all go through at some point in our lives. That's my philosophy. So, okay. Thank you for sharing. Oh, I'll tell her you said that. Okay, guys, how long have we all been on? I don't even know. Oh, almost an hour. Oh, my heart. Okay, that's so long. Okay, guys, I will let you know I have a few videos filmed. I just need to sit down and edit. That's the hard part, is finding the time to edit. Even though we're all stuck inside, I also am doing things around the house. See my brain. I've painted my shelves. Oh, finally, I painted them this weekend. I have one more coat to do, and then I want them to sit for a couple days. And then I'm going to organize my pantry. I'm so excited. It's just a pantry at the bottom of my stairs in my basement. It's not pretty. I would love one of those walk-in things, but that's just not the way our house is built. So I am doing that. So I will take you guys along. I didn't edit my vlog, but I did vlog throughout the week. I'm a really bad vlogger, I've decided. I kept forgetting. I was like, oh, wait, I'm doing something. I'm supposed to vlog. Stink. So I'm really bad at that, but I will get back to it. Okay. My husband died and I had a 6-year-old and an 11-year-old. Oh, my word. Panic attacks. I didn't find the after psychologist. Oh, my goodness, Barb. That's hard. I can't even imagine. Going through that. So many of you saying that you have dealt with, Linda says Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. So glad you were doing well. Oh, that's one of her favorite verses. Oh, that's a good one. Okay, guys, I am going to sign off because we've been on long enough. I'm probably going to do this next Monday. I will post it. I don't know how to schedule it. I tried scheduling it last time and literally I'm like, I don't know what button to push. I'm literally in here. You should have seen me. I've been like, it's almost going to start and I don't know what to push. And they're all going to go, where'd she go? Like, I will figure it out. But this seemed to work. So hopefully y'all can get on and do it and see me next week. But I think this time is good. You guys can let me know in the comments if this time was good for you or if I should do a different time. I just don't know. The weekends are not going to work because I work all week. I need my weekends to be able to catch up on stuff that I'm doing that I can't do during the week. So, all right, guys, I'm going to sign out. I love you guys. I'm so blessed to have you all on my channel and to chat with me. I love it. It makes me feel like I'm connecting with you. I wish I could see your faces. That's something I wish. Instagram does help because then your little faces show up. Forever little it is. So, okay, guys, I will see you in the next one. All right. God bless. Bye. And now I got to end it.